Hi friends, I saw a topic on one of the Facebook posts that I would like to address. In this video I'm going to show you how to use pinned or pinless blades to make sharp corners. As usual, it will not be slowed down or sped up. Hi friend, I would like to help you with your tight corners with your scroll saw. So first of all, I want to let you know I use a DeWalt 788 scroll saw, and everything is right here up front. My tension, my blade chuck, and the knob is here, the air is here, and to turn it off and on is right here. But I use a foot pedal that makes it work like a sewing machine. So I don't usually put pinned in blades in here, ever. I always use pinless. But I want to show you something. The blade I'm going to use today is right here. The regular, and it has 15 teeth per inch. That's what TPI is. The more teeth, the smoother your cut, okay? But I want to show you how thick this blade is. This is how thick this blade is, all right? So now I'm going to show you the blade that I usually put in here. And see how much thinner this blade is. I don't know how clear you can see it. Look at the two blades. So this big one has 15 teeth per inch. This one only has 13 teeth per inch. Okay. Right here is a number 5, 13 teeth per inch reverse blade. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to cut these corners with your kind of blade. All right. And then I'll show you how I do it with mine. Now, like I said before, I never ever use pin blades. So you see how I had to attach it? This saw is not really built for pinned blades. But I figured, let me try it so I can show you. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and start cutting. So, right here, I'm going to do this one first because it's closer to the edge. Alright. So when you're using a pin and blade, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to make a teardrop loop and come around and come back down. Okay? I hope you can see what I'm doing. Let me get some air. Okay, can you see what I've done right there? I came in right here. I went all the way out. I did the little circle, and I'm coming around and I'm going to go down this line. Okay, and that's how you do a tight corner with a pinned blade. So I'm going to do it again with this blade, and then I'm going to take this blade off and do it with the blade that I usually use, which is pinless. Okay, one more time for you. Let me try to zoom in a little more, just in case. I hope that helps. I really hope that helps. I hope I don't get my big fingers in the way. It doesn't matter how big your circle is. All right? It doesn't matter how big your circle is, as long as you make a circle in order to loop back around. Okay? And here is your sharp corner. Very sharp. Okay? So, like I said, this is only because I'm using a pin end blade, and that is what you have right now. You will end up with a little circle, like so. And like I said, it doesn't matter how big your circle. If you feel like you need to go out wider, go for it. But you want to make that line nice and sharp. Just do not jerk your blade or try and twist it to do what you want it to do. Give it time to actually cut. I always give the example of eating a cheeseburger or a burger, period. If someone just shoves the whole burger down your throat, it is not very enjoyable and it's not easy to chew, okay, with all the food in your mouth. So that's why we take little bites. And that is what the saw blade does. It takes little bites. So let the blade take little bites and work for you. By the way, this DeWalt goes up to number 8. I actually have it on 4.5. I usually use it on 5. I never go higher than 5 because there's no need to speed your blade up. Okay, so let me go ahead and remove this blade. I'm going to zoom out so you can see me remove the blade. I take my tension off and I loosen the 2 knobs. And again, let me show you. Where did I put it? Whoa. So, I don't know what I did with my teeny tiny blade. So, I'm going to go ahead and just take another out from here. Okay? When you order these blades, I order from the Wooden Teddy Bear. And the only reason why I order from there is because I've been ordering from there for about, I don't know, I want to say most of my 20 years scrolling. Okay? And it's an old school company. Like a lot of the originals that have been scrolling forever and doing the beautiful Victorian clocks and nice fretwork and beautiful intarsia, they use this company. Now, I know you're going to hear all kinds of things about what blade to use, and trust me, I have I actually have 3 more packs with a bunch of blades in there. The number 5 I use the most. I use for almost everything. Every once in a while I'll use a 7, but if I'm doing something really, really thin, I'll get like a 2/0. I've heard some things like, oh, you need to get this, you need to get that. No, you don't. No, you don't. Why I like this blade is because it's a reverse blade. And when you're cutting, not only does it make it smooth on the way down, there are teeth that face up at the bottom that makes your work come out really nice and smooth on the bottom. So a lot of times when I'm scrolling, if you look at a few of my videos, I think there's one with the butterfly and there's a practice sheet, you'll see I really didn't have to sand that. All I did was knock it off. It's really, really smooth. So first of all, again, you make sure your blade, all your teeth are facing down, except for the little ones that are on the bottom that are supposed to help you cut smooth as butter. All right. Whoop, didn't put it in there. Okay, there we go. Okay. Also, here, let me loosen this a little. When you get ready to start scrolling, if there's nothing in there, you should hear this. You should hear a high C. You should not hear you shouldn't hear like dook 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 dook. You should hear a high C. That will let you know that the tension is ready. All right, here we go. I'm about to zoom back in so that you can see how I do it with a pinless blade. Okay, so I'm going to go from here. I hope you can see. With a pinless blade, if you turn carefully without pushing, you turn without pushing, it will be very, very sharp. Watch. I'm going to turn here and then I'm going to turn here. I'm going to do something completely different here, which I call a spinny do. I stop pushing. I hold my wood down and I turn. Now right here, when I come to the end, I'm going to do what I call a spinny do. Okay, I just spun in a circle. And now let me show you. Okay, very, very sharp. I'm going to do it one more time. I'm going to do both of them. I'm going to come in and just turn, and then here I'm going to do a spinny do. All right. Hold your wood still and turn. Hold it still and turn. Now here at the very corner, I'm just going to spin it in a circle. Okay, and there goes your sharp corner. Here goes the back of it. You see that? I can just knock this off with my finger. I don't really need to sand that. Anyway, if you need any more help, just contact me. Good luck. Before you go, let me show you the video on YouTube that I made that I'm referring to. On that video, I say that I'm going to show you the book, but I